Hi guys, welcome back. So this is going to be different from the usual kind of video I do. Usually I'm talking about movies or something, but besides movies, one thing I really love is professional wrestling, and this week is the biggest show in professional wrestling, Wrestlemania. And today I have a very special guest, famous booktuber Amanda Strong. She is going to be joining me to predict all the matches on WrestleMania 41. She knows pretty much absolutely nothing about wrestling. She just will catch it when I'm watching it and either sigh or laugh at what's happening on the screen and go back to reading. But yeah, what's your overall opinion on wrestling? Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
My favorite wrestler of all time is probably Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, the only person she can name. So it's going to be interesting to see what she picks and how close or how far off she gets. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into the video. All right, so let's go. First match, we have Gunther and Jey Uso. Now, do you want the lore or the background to these?
No, I know who he is.
Or are you gonna?
He's part of the family. He's
part of the family.
And he's gonna win.
You think he's gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay, so her pick for this one
right now.
is Jey Uso.
He's gonna win because he's on the rise right now and like all the drama.
Okay, that's not too bad of a pick, I don't think.
Is that who you would pick?
I think so, but there's also a strong chance for him.
Oh, because he has the.
Because he's the champion.
No, he's gonna win.
Okay, so we have Jade Cargill and Naomi. They used to be friends with
oh, didn't she smack her with a chair?
So they both used to be friends with Bianca Belair. You know who that is, right? Yeah. So they both used to be friends, but then one day she was mysteriously pushed through a car windshield. No one know who did it. She was gone for like a couple months, and then recently she came back and beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, when they were in the cage.
Yeah,
right?
she beat her up because it turned out she had secretly pushed her through the car window so she could be closer friends with Bianca.
Well, then I think Jade Cargill's gonna win because...
To get the revenge?
Yeah, they're gonna let her get the revenge.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good pick too. So
is that who you would pick?
Yeah, I think so. I think
they're gonna give her the revenge.
Yeah, and I think they like her. She's a big buff girl, and everyone likes that. All right, this one I don't really personally care about, so
I've never seen any of these guys before.
You can just take a wild guess.
Is it teams?
These are the tag team champions, and then these guys are trying to beat them.
They have really good beards.
Oh, the match is the War Raiders and the New Day, by the way. So they were good guys for like a very long time, and they had a third guy. Then the third guy broke his neck and got injured.
Oh my god.
And then they turned on him and basically said, it was your fault. Your neck got broke.
Did these guys turned on? Oh, these guys?
Yeah, it was three.
Oh my god.
3 friends. He broke his neck.
That's so rude.
And then they were like, you abandoned us, man. I'm glad you broke your neck.
Yeah, you broke your neck. So what?
Okay, well then I'm gonna go with the War Raiders. They also already have the belt.
Okay.
And they have cool beards.
I don't know either way, so I'm gonna go with you.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't steer me wrong. And then we have Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
Oh, I know who Rey Mysterio is.
Billed from the Gulf of America. That's where he's from.
That's his slogan. His build is Gulf of America.
Yeah, they
raised.
say from the Gulf of America.
But like every single time they say his whole name?
No, like every time the wrestlers come out, they'll be like from Los Angeles, weighing 200 pounds.
Oh.
He's from the Gulf of America.
Yeah, so he's one of those people. Rey Mysterio, just because he's cool, and I already know who he is.
Okay.
And everyone likes Rey Mysterio, so I think he's gonna win.
Well, I'm gonna go with El Grande Americano.
No, you can't let him win.
Because
he's weird.
You've been picking too many good guys.
He's weird.
One of the bad guys has got to get a win, I feel like.
No, they're not gonna give it to him. They don't like people like that.
And WWE.
Oh, true.
We have LA Knight and Jacob Fatu for the United
Are they
States
doing all
Championship.
good guys on this side and all bad guys on that side?
That's what it kind of seems like so far. You might have noticed a trend. That's that literary analysis coming into hand. So he's the champion. He's basically like a modern day version of The Rock, just like a shit talker. And then this is another member of the family.
I think the family's gonna sweep, so I'm gonna go with Jacob.
Dang, the Samoans are gonna run wild in Vegas. Okay, she's going with Jacob Fatu. For the women's championship, we have Tiffany Stratton, who's people have called her like Sabrina Carpenter. She was a wrestler.
Oh my god! Just because she's blonde.
But she's kind of like a pink popular girl. And then you know who Charlotte Flair is, Ric Flair's daughter. So she's the champion. She's the challenger.
I think it's gonna be Charlotte Flair.
I think so too. I don't really want it to be. I don't really like Charlotte Flair, but you might be right. I think you're doing pretty good so far, so I guess we'll see. All right, this is a triple threat, the main
so
event
they're all
of night
going
one.
against each other?
Yeah, every man for himself. Seth Rollins,
It's hard.
the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk. So the drama here is, you know who Paul Heyman is, right? The guy with the skull, his manager that was following him around. So he used to be his manager, then he quit and left, and now he was his manager.
Yeah.
But now he's on his side.
His manager's back on CM Punk's side?
Yeah. For old time's sake. So that's the drama going into this.
Can two people win, or is it literally
It has
just
to be one. So you have a 1 in 3 chance of picking the winner.
I feel like I've been seeing a lot about Seth Rollins recently. I feel like he's on the come up again. Because wasn't he popular at once and then it was Roman Reigns?
Yeah, it's definitely like these two are on like S tier and he's like A tier.
I feel like it's going to be Seth Rollins. I'm going with my guts. Seth freaking Rollins.
That's what I would say too.
Really?
Yeah, we're making a lot of the same picks.
Oh my gosh.
She knows.
I know, the lore.
She's been a secret fan this whole time. She's just trying to make it seem like she's on the street. All right, so now we're officially into night 2. This is another tag team match. These are the women's tag champions. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria and Bayley.
I think it's going to be Bayley and Lyra.
Okay. Any reason why? You're just going with your gut?
Yeah, just because they're the opposing side, and
This girl is the one who stole Rhea Ripley's girlfriend or boyfriend. If
so
that adds
maybe they
anything-
will win.
If that adds anything to it, because he could come out and help her. They do that a lot.
He's also like on the rise, I feel like. I'm gonna go with them.
Okay. So you're switching?
So I'm switching to
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say?
I have no clue. I guess I would say them too. I'll go with you. We'll partner up.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so we have AJ Styles and Logan Paul. On Rich backstory, besides Logan Paul is an asshole.
What?
Logan Paul is an asshole, and he doesn't like assholes. He wants to beat him up.
No one likes an asshole.
Um,
I'm gonna go with Logan Paul.
Why?
Because I like Logan Paul.
She likes Logan Paul. You like him as a person, or
No,
you
he's funny.
you like him
he's
as
like
a...
not funny that it's funny. Because he's not a good person, but it's funny. And he sponsors them with Prime, so...
She is a fan of Prime.
I do like Prime. That's like my teenage boy, like...
I don't even know if that's teenage boy. That's preteen
middle
boy.
school boy.
All right, she's going with Logan Paul for the Prime effect.
Yep. The Prime bottle, someone's gonna come dressed out.
They've already done that before. It was KSI.
So they're gonna do it again.
No, they've done it twice actually. First
yeah,
it was
they're gonna do it
KSI,
again.
and then it was Speed. So who's it going to be this year? What?
It's gonna be Jake Paul.
I think it's gonna be queso and a double wide, a Prime bottle.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a fatal 4-way. So 4 people instead of 3.
I already know who's gonna win. I already know.
Who?
Him.
Dirty Dom?
Yeah. Because he's like, I've been seeing him a lot recently. He's like kind of like a bad guy, right?
Yeah. He is. He's like
I think he's gonna win.
a scumbag. He's the son of Rey Mysterio.
He's gonna win.
Okay, that's what I would pick too. No,
It's just because I've been seeing him a lot recently.
no analysis
watching it.
needed. All right, this is Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre, and it's gonna be a Sin City street fight, which means they can use weapons and stuff.
Oh, like they're not on the street. They're
Well,
inside.
sometimes when they do street fights, they go out into the street
That'd be
and
kinda
stuff.
cool. I think I'm only going off of this because I know his name and I've heard it before. Drew McIntyre.
Where have you heard his name before?
I don't know. I just always that's the one I hear a lot. I've never heard of the other guy. And he's smirking, so
He's smirking. He has the Scottish smirk. What do you think of his chest hair? Is that a plus or a minus for you? All right. I think only 2 more. So this is another triple threat.
Oh, this is hard.
We have Rhea Ripley, the champion, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair.
This is hard because I like Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair.
So it was gonna be Rhea Ripley was the champion, and then Bianca Belair earned a shot at the championship, and then Io Sky beat Rhea Ripley, and so all 3 of them have just been beefing.
I think I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley because she's a muscle mommy.
Well, she's a muscle mommy too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Rhea Ripley's whole shtick is funny.
Her goth shtick.
Yeah, it's stupid, but it's funny.
All right, I'm gonna go with Io Sky. She's the underdog. She's up against 2 muscle mommies. And I like it. I like an underdog story. All right, last match. The champ, Cody Rhodes versus
This is
John Cena
hard.
in his last ever WrestleMania.
That's hard because since it's the last one, they might give it to him.
Recently
But
turned
then
bad guy.
someone has to win it off of him, right? Right?
Well, he's saying he wants to retire with the championship.
They're not gonna let him do that, so I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
You don't think bad guy John Cena? John Cena will probably have The Rock in his corner, because he.
Yeah, but that's what makes Cody Rhodes win cooler if he beats both
he
of
overcomes
the oldies.
He overcomes the odds of John
Plus,
Cena
they're not
and The
gonna
Rock.
just let him like take the belt forever, because someone has to. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes
You're going with Cody Rhodes. You're
Yeah.
locking it in.
locking it in.
I'm going with John Cena.
No, it's gonna be Cody Rhodes.
I think he's gonna pull it out. I think The Rock and Travis Scott are gonna help him again.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, he was there when John Cena turned bad. He was smoking a blunt, and then he slapped him and bursted his eardrum. So yeah, I'm going with the combined powers.
That's funny.
Presented by Drumstick.
And he said
Yeah.
eardrum. That's funny.
What a coincidence. All right, that's all the matches. I think you did pretty good, all things considered,
I'm
considering
gonna sweep.
you don't know much about wrestling. But you were right, they did put all the good guys on this side.
I'm gonna sweep.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to see this Saturday and Sunday how well you do. All right, guys, that was pretty fun. Thank y'all for watching. Go subscribe to Amanda's channel if you like books at all, or even if you just like good content on YouTube.
If you like me.
As always, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. What do you think is going to happen at WrestleMania? What are your predictions? What surprises do you think are going to happen? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.